Hey guys, what's going on? The Iceman here on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel, the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel. The rights and wrong of the WWE. I think it was a right thing for the WWE to let somebody like Zack Ryder win the Intercontinental title ladder match at WrestleMania. He has been faithful to this company for so long. He really hasn't had a push like really since 2011. And then he gets the Intercontinental title belt, and then they proceed to have him lose it on Monday Night Raw to The Miz. And I had said this on Facebook. I was talking to some people, Boston fan and whatnot, and I mentioned that it wouldn't surprise me if some titles changed hands, and for that matter, it did. It was unfortunate, but it did happen. That was something that the WWE. It was right to at least recognize him for what he's done for the WWE. Being very patient and dedicated, but then to take it away from him, he was like just a transitional guy, because they wanted to give it to the Miz, so they didn't want Miz and Kevin Owens, going head to head. So, and of course, this way, the way Owens lost it was with a bunch of other guys. So, I think it's great. Baron Corbin is on the main roster. I'm happy to see Bayley being pushed to the main roster. There's just there's been some good things, but there's also been some poor judgment calls by the WWE. I think it was in poor judgment for Dean Ambrose to lose to Brock Lesnar. Lesnar does not need to beat Ambrose. The WWE dangles Dean Ambrose in front of our faces so many times and puts him in major matches, and they seem to always have him lose. And I think the reason being is because he's so popular, the fans don't really care either way if he wins or loses. But I don't buy into that. I really don't. This guy is so popular, you know. Give him his just due, in my opinion. Jericho and AJ Styles, everybody's talking about Jericho shouldn't have gone over on AJ, but really, to be quite honest with you, Jericho has, uh, jobbed to many people before, and he doesn't. It it's unfair to ask him to continue to lose to help push these younger guys. And AJ isn't a younger guy. He's established. He's been all around the world. So to me, it didn't really matter either way who won this match. I do think it was the wrong thing to do to have Charlotte retain at Mania. But I do believe they did it for the purpose because it was a new women's title and they wanted to give her a piece of that. And of course, she's Ric Flair's daughter. Um, it wouldn't have killed them to have her lose it and let somebody fresh become the first person to hold the new WWE Women's title, but WWC decided other ways, so I think that was one of the wrongs I think that the WWE does do. I think realistically for me, the best match of the night on WrestleMania card was Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. Um, a lot of people were hoping Shane was going to come out on top of this. I mean, but you got to be realistic. Shane isn't planning on staying around. He made his curtain call last night on Monday Night Raw. But I will say this: Shane is still the Shane of old. When he climbed on top of that cage at the Hell in a Cell and jumped off, trying to put the Undertaker through a table, only to have the Undertaker slide out of the way. Um, he still has it, and I really loved what they did there. All in all, the pay per view was okay. It was better than average. I thought some of the matches were extraordinarily good. I think Triple H and Roman Reigns match was good. I was a little disappointed that Seth Rollins, didn't make any kind of appearance. Um, and I will have to say, I think the segment with The Rock was long and drawn out. It was unnecessary. Um, but it did find a way to get John Cena involved in WrestleMania, which they could have done it another way. I didn't like the way Cena comes back at Mania and then doesn't appear on Raw. To me, it didn't make any sense. To me, it was just the WWE getting John Cena on the card. And if he's not going to be involved in wrestling for, from what they're saying, probably till June or July, then hey, then you could have just left him off the card. You know, Nobody's going to forget about John Cena. Um, to me, it was just unnecessary. So I don't know. But anyway, there's a lot of rights and wrongs uh, lately that the WWE is doing, and my biggest wrong, of the week was having Zack Ryder get that title only to lose it the next night. But we have seen this happen so many times, and I was saying on Facebook, I mean, I just had a feeling it was going to happen, and I was right. And he deserves better than that. He really does. He's one of those guys that take whatever the WWE gives to him, and he gives his heart and soul. And what would have been the harm to let him keep it for a month or two? But that's the WWE. So anyway, this is the Iceman here on the Jeffrey Rose Iceman V2013 YouTube channel here on this Tuesday, April 5th, 2016. Peace out, everybody, and have yourself a great sparkling day. See y'all next time.